Hello, everybody, and welcome to the United Way on Fancy Football. My name is Omofios, and a big breaking news from Manchester United. Mason Mount has suffered an injury blow. He will be sidelined for some weeks at Manchester United. I think this is for me something I wouldn't really like. I'm not really happy about because Mount. It has been injury upon injury upon injury since we signed him for £60 million plus from Chelsea last season, and that is why, like I said, I was talking about not signing the likes of the Ryan Sterling and Ben Chilwell from Chelsea because these guys are giving us baggage. To be frank, they are giving us baggage, and I am not really happy with this. I think he had a wonderful preseason for Mount. Mount did have a wonderful preseason, and we were hoping that a lot will come out from it. But now he has been sidelined again. We'll be playing. We'll be playing at Anfield on Sunday, and we're playing without Mount because I think it's something he brings into the team that no other player has brought so far for United. His pressing and everything. So this is a statement from the club. This is a statement posted by Mount on social media. He said, "I have had okay okay, look at it. During the last game, I picked up a minor muscle injury." Mount writes, "I have had it checked out, and it looks like I will be out for a few games. For a few games, we don't really know what that few games is, but leading up to and during the preseason, I worked hard to get myself fit. Yes, I think he did very well. Back to where I need it to be, and I felt really energized, sharp, and ready. I want you to hear it directly from me on how frustrated I am, and I expect you to. I will do everything possible to be back in the best possible shape, and I will help the team." So that's a statement from Mount. So the injury blow for me, I think not really good. Good afternoon, Joseph Martins. How are you? Good afternoon. Injury blow for Mason Mount. This is where we are now. I am not really pleased that this is happening again. This should not happen again. This should not happen to a Manchester United player. It should not happen to. I don't really think so. This is not really good. It is not good for United. So possibly also there will be one more deal for Manchester United at the end of the transfer window on D-Day, which is tomorrow. Like I said, I will be here on D-Day. There will be one more deal for United, and let's see where it takes us to in terms of that deal with respect to that deal. Let me know what you think about Mason Mount. It's really a sad story for Mount. We need to support his fan. It's really sorry. That's why he was uh on that day on the day we lost to Brighton. He was substituted in the second half. He didn't continue, and that's why we missed him. We missed him in that midfield, and we need somebody that can press. We need a presser in that midfield. It's very important we get somebody that can press. Let me know what you think with regards to Mount, his injury. Uh, I don't think it's gonna be well for Mount this season because this injury we've not really started. Last season, the same thing we had. Last season, the same issue we had. Last season, the same injury problem we had on Mount. Something needs to be fixed, to be frank. Something needs to be done. Something needs to happen with regards to how we can sort out this injury issue. We now have Luke Shaw sideline. We now have Tara Malasia sideline. We now have Lene Euro sideline. We now have Mount sideline. It's not good for the team. You have players that can really do something at the end of the day, but this is what you get: injury upon injuries upon injuries. Something has to be done. The doctor's table has to be ready for us to ensure that these players are fit. I don't know what to say, but I think it's really something that we need to look at. The United board needs to look at. Bank J, you said we buy Mount 60 million and always injured. Why not buy Amrabat for 15 million? That's just it. That's just I agree with you. Mount was bought for 50, for how much? For how much? So we need something has to give. Something has to give at the end of the day. Something has to give. So okay, see guys, let me know what you think about this recent setback from Mason Mount. And also let me know what you think about every other thing happening across United. Also, let me just remind us that today is the UEFA Champions League draw. Uh, clubs are clubs in the champ. We are not in the Champions League, fortunately enough. Unfortunately enough, you're not in the Champions League. So, uh, there will be the draw will be there, and it will be an expanded Champions League format. Uh, so it will be an expanded Champions League format, and hopefully, let's see where it takes the clubs in the Champions League to. It's going to be a very long season in the Champions League. It's going to be a long season. Sorry. So let me know what you guys think. For me, I think it's a pity. It's a pity. For 60 million pounds, we expected a much more for him. I think he needs to see a specialist. For me, we've had players that have injuries over time. He needs to see a specialist. He needs to uh, seek for help and let him know where the problem is coming from. I think this injury has been a reoccurrence of before. So, and we had to sort. He has to sort it out. It's for me. Disruption, a disruption and a distraction as well. He needs to sort it out quickly, and let's see where it takes us. So he'll be out for some few games. We don't really know when it's a few games. Few might be weeks. It might be a team or an hamstring. An hamstring takes a lot more number of days. Hamstring injury takes a lot more number of days to heal. And for me, I think it's gonna be out for like a month. And thank God we are going for the international break after the Liverpool match, and hopefully we will be back. We'll be back once more after the international break. So let me know what you think at the end of the day, guys. It's really poor. It's painful, to be frank, to have one of your best players consistently injured and injured and injured and injured. It's painful. It's really painful. So who will replace Mount currently now in that formation? Somebody else needs to replace Mount. Is it Zexi that will come in, or something else will give in? So who will replace Mount? Somebody has to come in that Mount against Liverpool. I know we wanted to our formation to start with a first number 9. I think we have to start with a number 9 this time around. We have to start with it, and we have to gamble very well. Casemiro, Kobe Menu in that midfield. Sorry, guys. Casemiro, Kobe Menu in that midfield they will have to do a lot of work, a lot of running. We need somebody that can also press as well. Can Bruno Fernandes press? Not as good as Mount. Not as good as Mount, but we need players that can really press the ball, press and press and press and press. So that is what we need now. Because if we don't press against Liverpool, then we are in danger of losing the match. We cannot sit back against Liverpool. We have to go all out, full throttle, all out against Liverpool, but with caution defensively. So that is what is going to happen in our match against Liverpool, with caution defensively. We have to do that, and we have to do it in the best shape. We are going to miss him because he brings a lot of energy in that midfield, and we saw it against Brighton, against Fulham in our opening game of the season. We saw it. And I think for me, we have to look at what needs to change, because our major problem is the midfield. We've been swamped in the midfield. There's a big hole in that midfield. I thought that with the presence of Mount in the midfield, we were able to sort out that problem in this season going forward. But to be frank, that has not materialized. So he has now come out to say that he has a muscle injury. And when we talk about muscle injury, it might be an hamstring issue. Hamstring doesn't really. It takes a lot for it to heal. Maybe a tie strain as well. These are injuries that can possibly be out there for Mount. But let's see. So let me know what you think. Kindly subscribe to Fancy Football. Kindly hit the notification bell as we continue to do that. Then let me know. Let me also know what you guys think this evening. So just go in there and subscribe. Very, very important. Subscribe. People have been subscribing, so subscribe. Let's see what will happen. Now, let's move on from the Mason Mount and let's go to a possibly one more deal at the end of the day. So let me put this out there for us and let's see. Let me put this out there. Do you think United will sign one more player before deadline day? Okay, on deadline day. I think United will sign one more player on deadline day. On deadline day. Do you think Man United? Sorry, please, guys. Do you think Man United will sign one more player on deadline day? Let me know, please. Do you think Man United will sign one more player on deadline day? Do you think so? So let's see. Let me know what you think too. Do you think United will sign one more player on deadline day? So, Martins, what do you think about Mason Mount injury? Bang J, what do you think about Mason Mount injury as well? The player has come out to say that with a statement that said that okay, I think from reports coming in from the website, from the United website, this is what Mason Mount said. Let me share that this thing with you guys. Sorry. Let me share my screen. This is what Mason Mount said. This is what is on the United website. According to Mason Mount, he said, let's see, Manchester United midfielder Mason Mount have suffered a minor injury setback that is due to keep him out of action for a few games. The number seven was substituted at halftime of last week Premier League match against Brighton on Albion, where he had started for the third consecutive match this season. In a statement across the social media channels this afternoon, Mount rallies his message to fans. So during the last game, I picked up a minor muscle injury. Right, Mount. In a statement posted across. Okay, so right, Mount. I have had it checked, and it looks like I will be out for a few games. Now we don't know the number of games I will be out, but we need to know the number of games that he will be out for. Is it 3 weeks? Is it 4 weeks? Is it 1 month? Let's know. During the last game, okay, is it 1 month? So we have to know. Leading up to and during the preseason, I worked hard to get my fitness back to where it needs to be, and I felt re-energized, sharp, and ready. I want you to hear it directly from me and how frustrated I am, as well. I expect you are too. Okay, I will do everything possible to get back in the best shape and help the team. So this is from Mount. I don't know what you think. I think it's painful. It's painful as a player for you to have this issue. So I think for me, it's really painful. It's painful. So go in there. Let me know. Let me know if you are here on the show. If you're here for the first time on the show, please kindly subscribe to Fancy Football. Hit the notification bell, and Let me know what you think about this injury. I think it's a big blow for us. It's a big blow for Mason Mount, and I can't stop shedding tears. I can't really stop shedding tears for the player. So it's a big blow for the player. And let's see I think he needs to see a specialist with regards to this injury. United needs to allow him to deal with this injury by himself this time around. The doctors at Old Trafford are not really helping. For me, that's what I think. Though we have a new medical staff, a new head of the medical staff, but we need something. Something has to give in. Something has to give in, guys. I don't know what has to give in, but something has to give in. Okay, let's move on. Like I said, one more deal on D-Day. On deadline day, do you think United will do one more deal? Do we think United will do one more deal on deadline day? I think it's very important to know. I think for me, there will be a surprise. I don't know. Maybe Amrabat coming back. Maybe one or two surprises along the line. But I don't really know. So I don't know what we all think. One or two surprises along the line. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So uh, uh for me, I think one deal can go in. We can have one more deal at the end of the day. One more deal, possibly. Maybe I keep on talking about this left back of a team. Maybe possibly a left back will come in. That's how I see it. Tommy D. Tommy D said, I told you get Tony. You still waiting. You said tomorrow, Tommy D. I'm still waiting. I'll be here with you tomorrow on D-Day. So we have a D-Day, 9 hours of live broadcast, or 9 hours plus of live broadcast. Let's see. You said you told me Tony will get Tony. Okay, let's see. I told you United gets Tony, so let's see. But nothing yet on Tony. I've not seen any news on Ivan Tony to United. So, but let's see. Like I said, the Champions League draw is ongoing now. So let's see what will happen. So let's see. Let's see. Okay. The Champions League draw is on, and let's hope Tommy D, he's done. Yeah, he's done. United gets Tony before Friday. Okay. Let's hope. I will hope and see. How is Dublin, Tommy D? How is Dublin? United to get Tony on Friday. Do you think he is the last deal to be done? He's the last player with I'm thinking in my head that he will be the additional player. Will he be the last player? So let's see. Will he be that last player? Will he be that last? Just one more person, just one person voting. Will he be that last player? I don't think so, but let's see. Something might happen. Something might happen. But for me, I'll prefer a left back than Ivan Tony, to be frank, to be signed on Friday. If we are to do one deal, it should be a left back. Like I said, we don't have a left back. Very good. Just finish work, heading home. Heading home. Him or Ben Chowell. Ben Chowell, no. Ben Chowell, I think United are not interested in Ben Chowell. United aren't interested in Ben Chowell, to be frank, as it is now. They are not interested in Ben Chowell. So let's see. What else again? Okay, we should come to the end of this show very soon. Both of them. Okay, you said both Ivan Toney and Ben Chowell. No, but United are not interested in Ben Chowell. They are not interested in doing a deal for Ben Chowell now. So they are not interested. So let's see. Okay. So I think this is sad. It's very sad. Same old issues, same new season, same issue for Mason Mount. I think something needs to be done with regards to that injury. It's a new season, the same story for Mason Mount. I think most of us will be outraged of this news on Mason Mount being injured. We'll be outraged, very outraged on this news. Let's see. But this is where we are. This is football, and anything can happen at the end of the day. Anything can really happen. But we are where we are. We have to support him. We have to look at it critically, and something needs to be done with regards to the role he has played for the team in the last 3 games, from the Community Shield to the first match of the season to our defeat against Brighton. Something has to be done. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for being part of the show this evening. Thank everybody that have find it out time to be with us on the United Way on Fancy Football. Thank you so much. I'll come back to you whenever there's a breaking news. I'll come back to you hopefully with more. Thank you so much and good evening.